So one thing I am super clear about is that if you're a local referral-based mortgage professional, I am super clear that you got a great future, and the next decade could be amazing. But I'm also super clear that there's just things that modern mortgage professionals need to do if they want to kill it in this decade. And one of those things is have extreme customer loyalty and high retention rates. Like you serve a family, you get the next loan and you get all the referrals. And then I also think that, mortgage professionals need to start thinking beyond the mortgage, and they need to deliver services of value that go beyond the mortgage transaction. And they need to look at ways of making money beyond the mortgage transaction. So, one of the things that I love about Comma Insurance is that it helps modern mortgage professionals give a better level of service and value to the consumer beyond the mortgage. And then it gives them an opportunity to build up residual income, which is, I know early in my mortgage career, I was always jealous of people in the insurance business, the financial services, because like, hey, they got residual income. And so I just think, it's just a great way for modern loan officers to get some residual income. And then, let's face it, the insurance business got saleable value, 5 years, 10 years of work it's a saleable asset. So to me, it's a great way to serve the industry I love. Most of my best friends are referral-based local mortgage professionals. So sure. I'm in. You need to have this philosophy to embrace having your own insurance agency is that I want to be the captain of the wealth team. Like part of my mortgage practice is that doing business with me is more valuable, and a consultation with me is more valuable than a CPA. It's more valuable than a financial planner because I've got both sides of the balance sheet, assets and liabilities, and it's more valuable than any insurance agency out there. And so, like, you got to be playing that game. Like, that's my goal: captain of the wealth team, deliver the best advice experience. So if you're playing that game, now it's just a question of what are the processes, what are the resources. I've referred a lot of mortgage professionals to you guys, and I've heard it. Some of them have been like, you had me at hello and I'm in. I didn't know this even existed. Let's go. And then some of them are like, oh, I don't have enough time to do that. Or, oh, there's not enough money. Like, I just need to focus on the transaction and the mortgage, and this is a distraction. I've heard, well, I always just say it's a strategy. So if your strategy is to be captain of the wealth team, and there's money and improved experience and value for the consumer, now it's like, how do we resource it and how do we structure it so it doesn't cost me any more loans? Like, I think, and at least what I've heard from some of the folks that have like, I'm in, and they're implementing this, it's not a distraction because you guys do a great job of helping them find and train and get a great insurance agent to support it. So they're not caught up with the actual execution of insurance. And it's really just as simple as another handoff. It's another email introduction at point of transaction with your insurance agency. And so I think a lot of the myths, like, oh, this is going to be a distraction to me, it doesn't exist. When you get north of 300 families served a year, I mean, you've really got a business. And I do think to maintain 300 plus units and to get to 5, because everybody I know, it's like, oh, I'm at 300, I want to go to 400. Oh, I'm at 500, I want to go to, so if your goal is to stay at that number and do more, you can't just go figure it out and create your own insurance agency. I mean, you could, and I have heard people do that. Like, since I've been referring people to you, there's been a number of folks where, oh, I heard about this guy that did it. Although most of the conversations I've heard are where, like, I tried it and it was more work than I thought, or it wasn't as profitable. And so, I mean, I think you guys have done a great job of figuring out, the model, staffing it so that a mortgage professional can maintain and grow their production, not be distracted, and execute. You guys have done an exceptional job of educating local professionals on the opportunity, and you've done an excellent job of helping them execute on the strategy, which, like I said, I'm a big fan. I endorse and support.